Hello, here we are with an unboxing and hands-on with the Microsoft Lumia 640. So the 640 is one of two devices in the 640 range. There's actually a 640 XL, and as the name sort of implies, that's a slightly larger handset. So the official retail packaging here, you might just spot the little circle here that indicates that we've got a black coloured unit. It does come in a variety of colours. On the back here, we've got a nice image of the handset showing some of the colour options and a little bit of information. So we get the phone, the battery, the charger, the documentation. It's a Windows Phone handset. It's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor in here. And as the name, of course, implies, it's got LTE on here as well. So we're talking about bands 1, 3, 7, 8 and 20. So, without further ado, let's open this up and show you what you get. So, first of all, we're presented with the handset itself, which we'll come back to in just a moment. We then open up the rest of the packaging. We have the removable battery. So, this battery is 2,500 milliamp hours in capacity. We have a quick start guide for the 640, so it explains how to insert the SIM card, memory card and the battery. And then under the rest of the packaging here, open that up. What we've got is a 3-pin UK mains adapter because Clove are selling in the UK. The top pin pops up like so. Then we've got the micro USB connection on the end of the cable there. So not an awful lot in terms of the box contents. So let's take a look at the phone. So with the Lumia 640 having a removable battery, you first need to insert that. So we pull the back cover off and we pop in the 2,500 milliamp hour battery into the compartment. And we'll notice here that we've got a SIM card slot and a microSD memory card slot. The microSD card slot can take cards up to 128 gigabytes in capacity, and that's on top of the 8 gigabytes of internal storage. So we're going to power this on. Now, the front of the device is dominated by the 5-inch IPS display with a resolution of 1280 by 720, which translates to about 294 pixels per inch. So this makes this a nice big screen smartphone. Now, the 640 is a Windows Phone device, and it competes probably most closely with the very popular Motorola Moto G, including the 4G version they've got here. Now, we've already booted up this device, so let's give you a quick tour of the device. On the side here, we've got the power buttons, we've got the volume up and down key. On the bottom, we've got the micro USB port, if I clip that into place, the cover there, and that's for charging and connecting to a computer. On the left side of the device, there's nothing to speak of, and on the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Flip the device over and we've got the speaker down here in the bottom corner. We've got the Microsoft logo in the middle there. We've got this sticker that I haven't removed yet. And then on the back here we have the 8 megapixel camera and an LED flash. So a pretty decent camera built in here as well. It's got 4 times digital zoom and an f2.2 camera. On the front, so there's no physical buttons, all the keys are built into the software here. We've obviously got the earpiece up at the top here, and then we've got the Microsoft logo, and then just up here in the top left corner is the front-facing camera, rated at 1 megapixel. So it's okay for taking selfies and the video calls, not the highest resolution front-facing camera, but this device at the time of recording comes in at under £150. So all in all, it's not a bad price. You get a 24-month warranty, the device weighs 144 grams, and it's 8.85mm thick at the thickest point. Feels quite good in hand. The back cover It's sort of soft to the touch, but it's got a little bit of grip as well. We've got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi on here. We've got 3G and of course 4G. So you can see how this is really competing with the Motorola Moto G. And the fact that it's got a removable battery and 128 gigabytes is a real bonus. It's quad-core processor in the device here, Qualcomm. You get a gig of RAM, so it's not the highest specification, but remember this is £150 or less when you include VAT. Running Windows Phone 8.1 Denim, so lots more features that you've got on here in comparison to previous Windows Phone devices. So you've got all of your tiles, you've got a lot more functionality in terms of the additions that have been made here. So we've got Cortana, which is your voice assistant. You will have likely seen the adverts for that. You've got an FM radio, you've got some apps pre-installed like Facebook, connection to Fitbit for your health and fitness. And of course, you've got Here Drive and Here Maps, which are great navigation packages for Lumia devices. You've obviously got your messaging, money, music, news, office. Now, at the time of recording, when you buy a Lumia 640 from approved retailers like Clove, you'll actually be able to get a year's access to Office 365 included for free. That's worth $59.99, but you get full access to Office 365, and arguably Office from Microsoft is one of the most popular computing programs. So to have that functionality is great and included in the price as well. Now that offer is for a limited time, so depending on when you're watching this will depend whether the offer is still on. You've got tools such as Transfer My Data there to sort of help you out getting content on, and being a Microsoft device you can easily sync multiple accounts here by simply putting in your relevant account details, and that will pull in contacts and things like that. Now you can personalize the device to your heart's content. You can change the size and location of tiles by pressing and holding. You can have kind of wallpapers on the back here, but I'm not going to go through all of that now. Of course, you've got the 8 megapixel camera on the back here. Lots of functionality in terms of the camera, and to be honest, Microsoft devices, or Nokia as they were previously known, if they keep the same technology employed, you'll actually get decent images here. So we've got the camera shutter button, video recording, we've got a variety of settings here, so we've got different lenses we can use. You can choose whether you've got grids and more if we delve into these, because you've got buttons up here where you can change the white balance, whether the video light is on. So depending on your settings, depends on the camera mode, depends on what you get here. So we can change all of the values and things like that. So initial hands-on are quite positive, feels quite good in the hand. We will be back with a full review very soon, so be sure to check that out. But until next time, thanks for watching.